Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here.
Actually, we've run into a bit of
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved?
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I...
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know...
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that's... I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior
What sort of...
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the house.
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly... Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream of mine to invite... You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people... If you're willing, why do...
Alright. We don't have anything...
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the... Let's go. We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back late.
Awesome! Thanks!
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people...
Okay, we'll come with! There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate!
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Merciless.
Linny! You're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep. Here you... Hello? Something caught...
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's all right. Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According...
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry and hotel. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon?
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still...
Wait,
But those are the best things we can give you. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after...
Really? Awesome! It's been so long.
yeah, especially if it's
Well, we'll...
All right, see you later.
Bye!
Lenny, about all that poison.
Scared you, did it? When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity, Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all... Chaplot is around my age. Well, I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they... Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called...
Oh, this is the first.
It seems like it's going...
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much?
I heard that.
Oh,
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the...
I bet those crazies are practically
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about
Guess this is goodbye.
Well, that's it for this.
well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like they're. You're right. Oh, Linny's getting.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far? Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Well...
Hey, nice to see you again!
Oh,
We were just going to make some food. Were you looking for something? Yeah, we've got some left.
some food and water.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. You're... Tell me what's going on.
Maybe it'll...
This...
Just...
Merciless.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time!
Hello, my name's Linny.
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet... Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our... She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been...
For how long?
About...
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father... You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do.
I've thought it through. And Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting that night. While I was sleeping, I heard a voice. That feeling of being haunted. Of hearing...
So what you're saying is... that...
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
So what's your plan then? You can...
I haven't thought that far yet.
Come with me. There...
Those two sure care Well, they got a fun... No way! They have a really deep bond. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can...
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I...
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, we grew up together. Later on, when you started...
Linny,
The darkest and most... You and Lynette are the...
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated. Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes on. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're all friends here, right?
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact,
What are you getting at, Traveler?
when guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. I... just... Thank you.
me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing that means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can...
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is...
I don't know much about spirits.
Let's see here. It's just that Paimon doesn't really remember.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us.
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you...
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering... If you don't agree, I'll have no
You're not giving... Well, I guess we're all in... There's no time to lose.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. But still, when she's presented with food,
Does she know that she has already passed?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi,
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the...
Huh? Isn't it the knave brings you here and then you...
It's just that... your
The roster? Oh, I get it now. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they... In this house, some people are family and other people are just test subjects.
Wait, does that mean...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry, but it seems like she's telling the truth. Maybe we should try it.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To where the sun can find me.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy. Lynette, try and find the list of Fremine, you stay in Poisson.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a... Let me think. Since Father consider...
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when... Of course, that's only as... If the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. You too. I really hope this goes well.
Nave! And child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix.
Paimon thinks you should focus.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions, and that's good because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologue. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezh...
One I could do...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth.
Well, we just... Right!
Is that so? Introductions?
Oh, well, you see? There's...
Good question.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me.
Wait.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty Rooster had to say.
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth. Based on your reaction.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turn, although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't... Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth...
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easy. The Primordial Sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids?
Good.
Actually, well, I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so...
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and... Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides.
Okay, okay. Well, would you look at the time? Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross.
Again!
All right. Well, thanks.
No thanks necessary. You also played.
I like the sound of that.
We should probably get going to.
Oh? You want.
Oh!
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. Apologies for not attending.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went. Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, we could always... Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. How did it go?
Good. I've got.
Really? Well... Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit... Oh, yikes. That our rare guy has a huge...
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission.
Did he say any...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape.
Wait, so that means...
It may seem cruel, but betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Well, let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part.
These kinds of conflicts have always.
Well, That's true. But I can't say for sure. But
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. She's told me about it before.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the
This is all because of Project
Whoa. Hold on. What's this Project Stooja all about, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not sure if I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have...
Wait, but isn't that a...
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. It's just that... we'll lose a lot of members in the process.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui bit.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't... I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Paimon is looking... Hey, you don't think she's even scary when she smiles? If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust is effort, Traveler. Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees! Over there!
Fearless.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy!
Shh. I opened the window while no one was Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless
Please, help us.
Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. As long as you're useful, you get to stick a...
You're saying the knave? It's just... that doesn't...
I knew you wouldn't. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all...
Mother?
But she doesn't deserve that title. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that... Also, Paimon's getting a strange feel. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually... Well, in any case, it seems she looks so young.
It's getting... Ooh, look at the moon! Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other, but I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I do?
really doesn't... Well, let's head back. We've got a
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran... We met the doctor back in Sumeria.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings. We're not really on the same... I did hear, though, that Father rejected most of his proposals.
Secret experiment? Could that...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entire... The details of the experiment are confidential. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's...
Alright, that's good to hear. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor work together. It's just that... It doesn't seem like Clairvy... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but...
Father didn't come back last night. She's... Lynette, you're with me. All right.
Merciless.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look... Perhaps if you had less on your... So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here...
Us? Distract.
Looks like you could have used... Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer...
The ocean breeze is sure not...
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a... Oh, good idea. Hopefully he's... Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find... Okay, then we probably shouldn't...
Seeing as we still have some time before my meet... I'm glad to see you get along with my
You're not planning on...
I assume you're referring... Although, there's that... No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house...
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh. Are you here to beg for their lives?
But... Don't you care about...
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one... Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be... As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's...
But that...
Ah, you seem concerned. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime... Oh, if their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will... Of course. Oh, and here... I believe this belongs... It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like...
Wait, where did you get that?
Well... I'm afraid that's all the time we have. I asked you to meet me here because, well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up. It's been a while, I must say. I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as... Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess, I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this...
I understand your request.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting A family is like a law. As someone who watches... Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Not all rivers are
Did you get any of that travel?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry.
I seem to recall there being a
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw and, unless absolutely necessary...
I presume I can take your words to mean that in...
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those... Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette.
You choose your words carefully indeed.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for...
Indeed. I trust you would not...
All right, Traveler Paimon.
So, what exactly were you talking about back? Paimon only heard you mention some
You really want to know? I would imagine...
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you,
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these paper... Well, let me make it up to you.
Oh, you don't have to give us it.
Please, I want to. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some...
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to come.
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh! Thank you for your patron. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably...
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Point...
Actually, why don't... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Point...
It appears you two are under the impression that delay... That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious.
Wait, why are you being...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for...
Then
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they... Wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate.
Okay. Sounds normal.
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Merciless.
Another star goes out!
No, my sword! Merciless.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later? What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be... No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care, but it was before I became a harbinger. And before Linny and the others joined the House of the Heart.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she...
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and it's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After, of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth.
Wait! The friend that Clairvy met?
Friend, huh? Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruwe, her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to, even with her body racked with pain. She would still stand on her tiptoes and open.
Oh no. What?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure. It was during this time that Peruwe suggested a new plan. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an... Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruwe could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina if she couldn't escape and fight back. Precisely. Death. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than... From that moment on, Peruwe's journey was one written in flames. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you too.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruwe killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or wrong, Peruwe won the battle. And became a...
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
I left that name behind long ago. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. And that is where the story ends.
Yeah. Based on what you just told...
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient... Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a poor...
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped.
So if all of that is true, then you...
Indeed. She's a rather volatile, but other times she would... Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new... Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? The reason is actually... But... No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't...
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but... So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I do believe I've kept my end of the deal.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard it, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch.
By traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
Faults.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the... Sato added, Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not! You're lying!
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and... We're birds locked in a...
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood...
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our...
Liar.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Wasom...
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second.
Filial, Nantoy, I owe you both my life. I hope if this were any other situation...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Faults.
Sheplo, according to the rules of the house...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. We all come from broken families, but the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look. I'm not saying I have a... So please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given However...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will... However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of...
Wait.
Impossible.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. If they lose, those people from the house...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow...
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their...
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the...
What's wrong? Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less.
Abigail.
Rain cutter. Written in the stars. Closer now. Into the void.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Now that's more like Paradigm shift. How amazing. Extinguish. Hang in there. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Spare your energy. Running is of little use. Merciless.
Getting to you!
Let me scribe. Is it my turn now?
Let me weave you a bird. Fate is upon you.
Another star goes out!
Watch out for Father's movements!
Look at you, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. With these rising flames! Hang in there!
Time to act.
Paradigm shift! Is it my turn now? Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Look out!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Closer now. Fearless. Into the void.
Shadows of fate.
How amusing.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains. Paradigm shift. Decided by destiny.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Rain cutter. Can't handle your drink.
Into the void. Let's see how strong your resolve truly is. Fearless.
Now's our chance!
Over here. Written in the stars. Another star goes out. Fearless.
Watch out for Father's movements!
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hopes extinguished. Who's next?
Great spirit.
Who's next?
Now's our chance!
Over here. Sometime is only the beginning. The stars whose fade to black. You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to... Brother...
Lyney...
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed.
No!
I never thought things would...
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this... Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safety...
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for.
Wonderful. Then...
Bottled flame?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every... if you can withstand the... In other words, administering the... Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
So, you're just letting...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die. And our...
Even so... I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filio. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to wait.
Of course.
Dry your tears, and go pursue...
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. I prepared 3 extra vials of Goodbye, children. The next time... Thank you for all you've done.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lemmy.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I somehow
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Huh? That's it?
Yep. If that's what Perry said. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying. At first, no one believed you. Later on, you tried to run away. Still, you never gave up. But you called on You tried for the last 16.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure But as the head of the House of the Hearth and as the children's... It's something I discussed with the Udex. Of course, I won't simply
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty... I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the... Ah, that's where Mora comes from. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new... It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably would. You know, I used to dream playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Those yokai you mentioned. What are they? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with... Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. I was always too afraid to skip Mother's but at the academia, I bet you... I'm just kidding. The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of... Oh no! Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quick. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me! Ahem. Okay, so it was...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any... Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't...
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was... But a shadow's memories reset. Whatever regrets may...
Father?
It's Lyney! Hey, Lyney! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames...
And you?
Thank you for giving us that choice. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your You're brave, talented. You would do anything to protect...
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Lyney.
You're a hero, Lyney.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, I'm not deserving of that.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is we may have different ideas of what it means to be, even without that strength. You still...
Father.
No one knows what the future holds. What tragedy, if reaching a certain strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions.
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to... The road ahead is not an easy one.
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness must be protecting my family.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stooge, having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like at present. Our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, no matter how arduous the journey ahead,
Didn't Lyney say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering? Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew,
What about you? Are you feeling all right?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted... Lyney and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him,
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy.
Wait, what? You've met the former?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never meant.
It really seems. The last time you talked to her, did she?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried the foundation of a family should be free of any. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth,
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. But even if we didn't owe her, we may have arguments or.
Weather the path before us. So I wanted to say thank you for help.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe. They didn't recognize me. They seemed...